Thanksgiving weekend is famous for a lot of things, right? Turkey, pumpkin pie, Black Friday shopping, and football. Lots and lots of football. And for spirited college football fans here in Washington State, it's the most bitter time of the year. No, that's the rivalry we're talking about. The UW Huskies battle the WSU Cougars in the Apple Cup in Pullman on Saturday. Joining me now is our pal Terry Holloman, a proud Husky alum. Thank you for being here this morning.
Yeah, thank you for having me. Go Dogs. It's that week.
It is, and I love this week because a lot of people's true colors start to come out, and of course you bleed purple and gold.
Absolutely.
What is it about the Apple Cup that makes so many people so competitive?
Well, I think anybody that lives in the state of Washington, you probably have some ties to either school, WSU or UW, or Eastern Washington or Western Washington. And it's a time where everybody's, gets to choose sides and release those competitive juices. Even if you don't even like football, sometimes you just pick a squad and, that's who we're rolling with.
Yeah. No, hey, listen, I come from, I was at UCLA and we sadly lost to USC this weekend.
Sure did.
But that's just a Southern California rivalry. This is like the whole state. And I think that's fascinating. And I think also every year fans, or this year specifically, have to wait a little while to find out the timing of the game.
Yeah.
What is up with that? Doesn't it make for making plans hard?
It really does. So this year was really strange because they waited until late night, Saturday night, to tell us what time the game was. And it's a blessing and a curse, I guess, because they're waiting to see, what the final scores of the games are going to be. And it's because one of the big major sports networks that's out there wants to get all the best games that they can all day long.
Right.
And so they got the Cougars in the Apple Cup and they put them in the 7:30 slot. But it does make tough for people who want to travel to Eastern Washington from this side of the state. Now you got to spend the night in Pullman.
And where, if you can find, can you find lodging? And it's at 7:30 at night, and it's going to be so cold. So you're not sleeping in your car, and you are huddling up during that game, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I've been over there for a couple of Apple Cups, played in a couple when it was really frigid. Fortunately, I didn't have to stay overnight. That's jab. This is the week full of jabs, though. And I'm okay with jabbing because I have two brothers that are Cougars. So, yeah, it's going to make trouble for people who are traveling east of the mountains. But, you got to go for your dogs.
All right. So you have a score prediction before I let you go?
Yeah, it's going to be lots for the dogs, little for the Cougs. We're going to roll with that.
All right. Thanks so much, Terry. Terry's going to stick around, though, later because we're going to talk to him in the Hawk Zone about the Seahawks. So stick around for that. But